This is Międzyrzec Podlaski, just after 7 on a Sunday morning. That's why it's so empty. Before World War II, I've heard this place referred to as Little America. The reason for that was because it was a comparatively wealthy place even in the 30s. This was largely due to one business, which was brush making, although there was all sorts of other businesses as well which did quite well. To use the brush making as an example, in 1935 exports to the United States were worth $3.5 million in that year from this one town. So that, I think, shows how economically viable it was. This town was then almost 3/4 Jewish, the population. So the houses which you see here were then almost entirely owned by Jewish people. Here we have the main square, which is up here, and this square will be familiar to anyone who has studied the Holocaust. It was in this square where Police Battalion 101 actually kept people, having removed them from the ghetto and kept them here waiting the transports to Treblinka. And the houses are extremely similar. I mean, there's one or two which are different, but on the whole they're almost the same. You can see, and you can compare this to the photographs which were made then. The horrendous scenes on this square. I'm rather sad to say there's no memorial to it whatsoever, although it is mentioned, Treblinka's mentioned on the war memorial up here, but there's no mention that I've seen of what happened then in 1942 and in 1943. Międzyrzec Podlaski was one of the last transit ghettos, as so people would be moved out and new people would be put in by the Nazis. The ghetto here was eliminated in the summer of 1943, so it survived even the much larger Warsaw ghetto. Anyway, I've done longer videos, so you might want to see them.